here in Buckingham, Illinois tonight, live. Hoping to have a good show. We're going to do the best we can. Got some good information. Hi, Jeffrey. Good to see you here. Jeffrey, I'm going to go ahead and give some people some time to get here. So I'm going to say the pledge and do the music, and I'll be right back. Good to see you here, buddy. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life, and I had to start again, just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, where the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, oh, from sea to shining sea. From Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, oh, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave their right to me. And I'd rather stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. God bless this country. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the
Yes, sir. God bless the USA. God bless America, and I am proud to be an American. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope everyone had a really great weekend. I hope it was a weekend of happiness and joy. We're going through so much. I've been in constant contact. Me and little Jimmy, we exchange messages about 3 or 4 times a day. He's a very hurting young man. He's supposed to be on the show tonight with his dad. So if they come on, make sure we welcome them. There you go. Family channel. My mom and I in heaven. There they are. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Dad. As you guys know, we're so sorry and so sad for your loss. And Jimmy, I don't have any words that I can encourage you. Just the fact that keep mommy in your heart. She'll always be with you. Jimmy asked me a question the other day, guys. If the beds were magic, if her mommy was going to be able to come back. And I didn't tell him yes and I didn't tell him no. And the reason I didn't is because we have been told at times that there's a possibility if you die within a year or 2 years that they can bring you back when we go to heaven on earth. So I'm not going to promise him that, but I'm not going to tell him 100% no. The way we've been raised, no, there is. You can't. And Jimmy, I'm going to talk a lot about the med beds tonight, or the special beds, Jimmy, I'm sorry. But you know, what you're going through, no young man your age and your rest of your family, your dad should have to go through that. So our prayers and love and everything is for you guys. All is good for me, Bill, other than the fact, what we're going through. I just got off the phone. That's why I was a couple minutes late. I was actually going to be early tonight, but I ended up a couple minutes late because my daughter called me and she needs me to do a favor for her tomorrow. Which, that's should be my middle name. Dad, will you do me a favor? But anyway, no, I'll have fun doing it. But we got talking, and I got talking to her about my granddaughter, Ella, Patriot super gymnast, who her best friend, Daddy, passed away. So it's been a very, very bad, as far as our family members go. It's been a very bad couple of, a week or 10 days or whatever we want to, however it's long it's been. It's been way too long. It's shouldn't have happened, but we have to be strong. We all have to move on, because in my talks with God, that's he has a plan. I don't know what it is. I just know that he's got me here to do what I'm doing, and I'm going to continue to try to help people and do the best I can. And that's really and truthfully all we can do. Patriot 7 celebrated his birthday last week, and we had a good time. Patriot Small Hank is struggling to learn something, but we're not going to let him. Thank you, Maria. We're not going to let him give up. We're going to make sure he learns what he needs to learn. And he's a very intelligent kid in some ways. And in some ways, it's like, boom, he's got a Nuttenberger up there. So that being said, I had a really good time with him tonight after school. And Patriot little Kira, she's one of a kind. But then when you really want to mention one of a kind, it's Patriot little monkey. She started dance last night, and tonight. She really loved it. It cracks me up because when I pick the kids up from school, Ella and Liam, I pick them up at the bus stop, and these kids start doing things. I mean, Ella's 10 years old, Liam's 9, she's 4. And she will not allow for these kids to outdo her. It's like she lives as a 4-year-old with the mentality, anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. And she really lives like that. So I got some pictures from Grandpa John. Thank you, John. I got back with you, and I didn't say anything on the other two that yet, but I thank you because there's times, John, that we're all just having one of those days. Everything that's on our mind, everything that's going on, everything that's happening. And the day that you sent them, it was almost like it was a given that you needed to do that because they really picked me up. They really did. And I thank you for them. And the two youngest are just, John, they're growing too fast. And then we know Boogs is just, she's a teenager. She's going to be singing to you soon, John. She's going to be singing, Grandpa, why must I be a teenager in love? Boogaloo, Boogaroo, and Boogie. Tremendous kids, and I can't wait to meet them and take them to ice cream. Me and Uncle Ron want to take them to the Dairy Queen. It's funny because when I take my grandkids to the Dairy Queen, depending on the time of the month, and I'm not trying to act like a woman here, guys, when I say that statement, but depending on the time of the month depends on what they can get at the Dairy Queen. If it's like this Wednesday, and we would happen to go, Grandpa just got his check, so he's got a little money in the bank. If it's like today or tomorrow, because I'm going to go over there and watch him tomorrow for a couple of hours while my daughter goes and gets her hair done. I don't see anything wrong with her hair. Matter of fact, just to have hair. But, if by chance we was to end up there, tomorrow they can get the little bitty cup of ice cream or the little bitty ice cream cone. The next day, depending on how generous Uncle Ron is too, because he has a tendency to throw a 5 or a 10 at me. But you know what's terrible about the Dairy Queen, guys? I don't know if any of you guys have been there recently. That little cup of ice cream that's a Blizzard. I remember the Blizzards first came out. My sister-in-law and my brother-in-law, their two kids, they came up to see it from Missouri. And they stopped in Dwight, Illinois, and they got a Blizzard. And when they got there, they raved on how good they was. They could get a large Blizzard back then for like $3. Now, the small Blizzard in our area costs more than a banana split or the brownie parfait. Huh? No, that's the small one in Clifton. The small Blizzard costs more in Clifton and Kankakee than a banana split. But you know what they tell you? Prices are going up everywhere. And I'll get into the prices going up everywhere in a little bit. Because it's a kid section. I don't want to talk about the hyena here. But I'm glad, Jimmy, I'm glad you and your daddy made it up. If you are looking at the comments, you're seeing very, very much love from a lot of the people here. I have got so many messages, Jimmy and Dad. I've got so many messages about how is he doing? Are you talking to him? We exchange messages daily. So Patriot Little Leona and yes, I am a good storyteller. One voice for you. I love to tell stories. But you know the thing I found about stories, the older I get, the bigger they get. But it can't top my brother Russ. I was telling, I think it was Linda I was telling about him the other day. But anyway, Patriot Little Leona and Little Ilana, you're just like John's grandkids. You're growing way, way too quick, but you're so cute, just like his grandkids. And, Patriot Karate Kid and Patriot Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and strong, bold, whatever. Your mom hasn't written me anything lately. I know she's busy. We need to get this revaluation so she can, like the song said, she needs to slow down. She moves too fast. Got to make this moment last. And then we have the princess, our queen, our softball player. I'm sure she plays other sports too. But boy, is she a cutie pie. Probably just cringed when I called her a cutie pie because, Grandma, will you tell him that I'm not a cutie pie? I'm beautiful. Yes, you are. And then Patriot Hunter, her brother, who just, boy, I tell you, he's going to have any girl he wants in school. He's a handsome young man. Patriot 7, you thought I forgot you, didn't you? Nah, I don't forget my kids. Kind of when I start doing a kids section here, I think of myself as Jerry Lewis. I'm not doing a telethon, but you know, who knows? We may someday do a telethon just to raise money for people who need it. Who knows? So that concludes the kids portion. As everyone knows, this video is not made for kids unless it's under the okay of their parents, grandparents, legal guardians. Like tonight, Jimmy's on with his daddy, and that's fine. The music played tonight, we do not have any legal rights to. It's just music that we played, and it's something. You know, guys, we was all talking about it's going to happen over the weekend. Patriot5&Patriot6 looked at me and said, no, it's not. I said, well, Ron, they're saying it's going to. Let's not be negative. He says, not going to. See, because the hat gets to go one-on-one with a hyena tomorrow night. He gets to get her one-on-one. And this is a lady that is scared to death of the public. I swear we could pick anybody, myself, Ron, anybody in here, One Voice, Susie Q, you know, Kat, Janet. Janet, good to see you. Man, sweetie, what's happened? You ain't been #1 on coming on the show. Here's Richard and Lisa. You know, we could pick any one of you guys and go do a better debate than this lady will do tomorrow night. But you know what? It had to be on the Crooked Channel. The Crooked Channel. You know what the hat says about the Crooked Channel? It's the most corrupt channel on TV. And John Jury used to be on there. That's back when they reported the news. They did the things with the news. Now it's, I mean, this lady, I was on TikTok the other night, and there was a black man. And I just love it because, you know, she's black. She's Southern Belle. She's trying to talk with accents of other countries. And this guy's video was about, let's look at her and let's see who she is tonight. And then some lady stood up that was in the crowd and said, would you please, if you're black, quit talking like you're from the South. You're not from the South. Lady, I'm from the South. And they don't like her. But there's only 1 point difference. Yeah, right. You take that big word with a C away in an election, you know, that C word that eated. You know what I mean? You take that away, and there's probably a 50-point difference. One Voice for you, great. She is pathetic. Great call. I haven't heard it yet, One Voice. One Voice is saying he heard that the debate was canceled. What has anybody heard? I have not. What part of Wisconsin you from, One Voice? I used to go up to Wisconsin Dells a lot. I used to have a timeshare up there, but just like my bank account, my credit cards, everything. When I got divorced, it was irreputable or irrevocable or whatever. We got divorced because we both agreed we just didn't love each other anymore. We just wanted out. There was there was no cheating by either one of us. Ha ha. I can tell you there was no cheating by one. You know, but She got the timeshare too. 18 years we've been divorced. It cost me 30,000, no, $15,000 to pay it off when we got divorced. We were supposed to split everything 50-50, but no, it didn't happen. And she hasn't even offered me one weekend, one day. I used to love to go up there golfing at Wisconsin Dells. We went to this resort, Christmas Mountain. Anyway, let me get back on point. She is, who was it said she's an idiot? Bingo, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Someone wants to get $100. We don't give money away here. We're too poor. But there is a list out now, and if you go to our Telegram page, if you go there, you'll see that there's a list out that how much these people are making, like Jocko or Jaco or whatever his name is, Juan O'Savin. O'Savin's making $200,000 a month. Jaco's making $100,000. Rodriguez is making $100,000. Mel K's making $60,000. There was some other ones in there, and you know, all I wanted to say when I read that is, give me a barf bag. You know, maybe you know, Bruce and Mark wasn't in there, so maybe they're not making any money. Also, guys, I don't know if you've seen it, and it's been brought to my attention by a lot of people. I can't think of the guy's name, but he came on strong. You guys can help me. He's bad. He's always asking. He'll help you set up your accounts. He'll do this. He's trying to get your information so he can rob you. Oh, what was the name of the guy? Oh, XRP Dave. So be careful. I don't know if he's bad. I don't deal with him. I followed him a couple of times, and some of the things he started to say, and then he started to come, hey, Ralph, let me set you up an account. All you have to do is give me all your information. He wanted all my information to all of my XRP and how much currency I had and my XLM. He wanted all that, and it didn't take me long to realize, oh boy. You know, and it's what's even worse than him being bad. He tells everybody he was sent from God, that he talks to God every day. Well, I talk to God every day too, but I don't come after your bank account. You know, I try to help people. Not hurt them. So, as we get ready to move on, Ron looked at me today and he says, he was reading me something, but he was having trouble. We didn't have the light on or something. He was having trouble seeing what he was reading or something. So when he started to tell me, I said, oh yeah, I know about it. I read it, and I told him that, you know, JFK is Q, Junior is Q plus, and the hat, the real name of the hat, you know, the real man is Q plus plus. So I was sitting down at my house tonight, starting to think about the show, starting to think about what we were going to do, and I always do some gematria. So I did the gematria. The 17th letter is Q, and I'm going to read it here in a few minutes. And it was pretty good. 17 letters, Q was pretty good. And then I got thinking, JFK is Q. And I did a gematria on that. And then I did one on Junior. And then I did one on the hat. So when I do this thing, we have some new people on here tonight. If I don't know if they've showed up, I don't know. But remember in Telegram the other day, a gentleman came on and he had started talking to me on Telegram. He told me who he was, told me how we had met. We chatted for a while, and I said, well, why don't you come join us on Telegram? Post things there and do what you need to do. Well, see, Russ, I've never heard that he's a blowhard too. I've never heard that. I've heard there's some imitators out there of him. Junior. If you guys are looking, Russ Kaiser, he just posted something. Oh, Janet, I don't give my information out to anybody but Ron. And that's when we're sitting in the house by ourselves. Nope. Too valuable. Too valuable. I was trying to get new insurance. Talking to someone the other day about car insurance. They got a car that's older than mine, a car that's not as good as mine. They got full coverage on theirs. I got PLPD, or P whatever that is, just to cover the other people and whatever I need. And I'm paying $12 more a month than this person. I'm 70 years old and this person's nowhere near as old as me. And this all started because Linda brought up car insurance to me. So I was talking to someone else and they was telling me, well, I got this and this and this. And they told me, and they're through the same insurance company. So then I get a call from Allstate the other day, and Allstate, Ralph, we can help you save money on your homeowner's insurance and your car insurance if you go through us. I said, okay. Because I've been wanting to cut my home insurance down because they got me insured for $600,000. My house isn't worth half of $600,000. There's no way if something happens to it, they're going to give me that. So I'm just paying super high premiums for nothing. So I said I want it insured for $250,000 and then $100,000 inside because they got me for $200,000 inside. My stuff inside $200,000. If my stuff inside was worth $200,000, I'd go and sell it and buy all new stuff and have something nice. But anyway, he keeps me on the phone and keeps me on the phone. I said, guys, I got to get going. I'm on my way to pick up my granddaughter from school. And he finally gives me a quote, and I look at it and I said, sir, you're higher on the car insurance and you're higher on the homeowners. Well, I'll call you back Monday and we'll close this deal. I said, lose my damn number because you're higher already. And I told you I don't want 600. Well, that's what you got, so you got to stay with that. Oh, there's a law because they raised it that I got to stay with it. Oh, I'll be glad when we go to this new system where we don't even need insurance. So anyway, my gematria, let me pull it up here. My gematria, the 17th letter is Q, is 295. Almighty Lord Jesus Christ, 295. President Donald Trump, 295. Holy Grail, Reincarnation of God, 295. The Thinking Man Travels East, 295. Thank you, God, for another chance, 295. God cannot get enough of his wife, 295. The name of my true soulmate, 295. Princess Diana is your aunt. Hi, Princess Diana, 295. The story of my life, Gematria, 295. The Hidden Key Coast Algorithm of God, 295. Father Yeshua, please forgive me, 295. I hate pedophiles and perverts, 295. All Hidden Gematria Code of God in Heaven, 295. JFK Jr. is Q, died, aka faked his death, 295. Prophet, there is no coincidence, 295. What does Phoenix Rising mean, 295? Read your own statements, 295. Jesus, everyone goes home, 295. Money is the root of all evil, 295. A locomotion is her cellmate. A locomotive is her cellmate, 295. You were born to lead, not bleed, 295. Holy John, Reincarnation of God, 295. JFK Sr. is Q, 152. Black Swan Event, 152. Silence is Golden, 152. Kamala Debbie Harris, whatever, 152. Patrick Mahomes, 152. The Code, 3 Keys, 152. God, very tired, 152. Marching orders, 152. XRP adoption, 152. Political scams, 152. Dolly Parton, 152. That sounds about the size. Heart over mind, 152. Double trouble, 152. Surrender, 152. XRP November, 152. International, 152. What's going on, 152. I forgive you, 152. JFK Jr. is Q plus, 227. The number of the soul, 227. Family is everything, 227. Antichrist calculator, 227. Angels are protecting me, 227. Sounds right? Save Israel for last. How many times have we heard that? 227. The return of Christ, 227. The first twin flames, 227. It's hard to be done this way, 227. You are my special angel, 227. You are going to heaven, 227. Destined for greatness, 227. God is all the ego I have left, 227. The message has been received, 227. The Great Pyramid Bible Code, 227. Goodbye, Mike Rothschild, 227. Godness is everything, 227. God's mother is eternal, 227. The hat, but it's not the hat, it's his last name, is Q plus plus, 269. The name of DNA and soul of Christ, 269. Waiting for you to find me, 269. Are you ready to go, my child, 269. September 23rd, 269. Ladybug decoded heaven made me forget, 269. What does your name code to, 269. Electromagnetic no zone, 269. Click here to see who you are, 269. Your life will get better, 269. You need to realize who I am, 269. I am coming soon, my daughter, 269. Do I get a demon out of me, 269. The story of true love, 269. I will love you forever, 269. Great reset, global slavery, 269. Search reset. Let's do this, Q, 269. History repeats itself, 269. Christ is risen from the dead, 269. And God called the firmament heaven, 269. Antarctica, the truth about, 269. Silicon Valley Bank collapse, 269. Origin of RH negative blood, 269. Eagles does not hunt flies, 269. Ladybug decode a birth code of heaven, 269. You have good intuition, 269. God is the boss of all hosts, 269. Get your investments back, 269. Bridge over troubled waters, 269. Beatrix resurrection, 269. Band with Jesus Christ, 269. I know there's some of you that when I do the gematria, you probably don't listen. You don't like it. But I tell you, when I started listening to Tessie Trek, when Margaret, when she just popped up, that's why I usually call her Savior. But when I started listening to Tessie Trek, and I got back into gematria, because we used to have a segment we did gematria. Remember when BL used to do the gematria for the one guy's shows, the Bearded Wonder. I can't think of his name. I just accepted him as a friend today, though. Okay. Let me go back here a minute. I got something I want to talk to you about the beds. I got to go back here and see if I have it. Guys, I sent myself an email on it. It was sent to me. It's about the special beds. Special report, Tesla Med special beds locations. It's going to make me click on it. Let's see if it opens. I wanted to read this, but guys, we'd be here for an hour. It says special report Tesla special beds location worldwide and in the USA, Tesla special beds technologies. Oh man, I'm getting generates a field of restorative life force energy to stimulate the self-repair of all cells videos. Special report, Tesla special beds location worldwide and in the USA, Tesla special beds technologies generate a field of restorative life force energy to stimulate and the self-repair of all cells video. Ready to uncover the truth. Sick of lies. Join our Telegram channel. Okay, they have that. If you find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, vibrations. Nikola Tesla. Imagine how life would be simpler if you had an artificial, intelligent, AI-based system that could scan, diagnose, treat, and prevent the occurrence of medical issues. You don't have to imagine it anymore. Here it is known as special beds or special beds. Okay. It was Nikola Tesla technology and can rejuvenate your health and help you lead a healthy life without any pain. This inbuilt a technology it declared sci-fi frequency medicine of the future. Moreover, the special bed is the true wonder of advanced medicine. Would you like to know why it's a real wonder? Okay, sure we do. What is Tesla special bed? Tesla special bed technology generates a field of restorative life force energy to stimulate the self-repair of all cells. As mentioned already, it ensures that you are in good health and proves to be the future of healthcare. Because the Tesla special bed generator is safe, non-invasive, natural, and effective, it is approved by Class 2 U.S. Food and Drug Administration. However, they are not just ordinary electric beds. These special beds work on the basis of quantum technology and A1 to heal your body. Special beds are of three types: regeneration special bed, holographic special bed, rejuvenation and regression special bed. What is the working principle of special bed? As mentioned, the Tesla special bed works on the principle of quantum healing. It is portable in-home medical equipment that can also work in a special. Now they're going to talk about the in-home ones that you can get, because then they go on to say that the more you use it, the better you're going to get. What we're going to discuss is the special beds that we will be going in, just like going in a year ago when I went to the hospital, and get better. They work when two frequencies line up in a square waveform with 50% duty cycle. Because the A1 machine, there is no need to select voltage, electric current, or waveforms. As an A1 As an A1 mechanism can automatically select. How do the special beds work? The mechanism of the Tesla's special beds includes 3 steps. complete body scan, detailed analysis of health issues. If you have any health issues occur in the energy potential in a cell decreases, precise treatment via frequency emissions. Hundreds of medical conditions and diseases are mapped in a database containing more than 10,000 distinct frequency patterns. To examine the scan output, multiple algorithms will be developed. These algorithms will be cross-checked with the existing database, figure out the cause of the disease. Once the cause is determined, the special beds will be tuned to deliver accurate treatments. It goes on to talk a little more. What are the advantages of the Tesla special beds? When it comes to the special bed, the Tesla heating coil is the major component. It can potentially reduce stress, inflammation by increasing energy. This coil can detoxify and cleanse your body cells. Furthermore, the heating coil at various frequencies naturally uses life force energy to improve cellular function, increase energy level, restore healing ability, regenerate limbs back to normal, and ultimately reverse aging. Tesla special beds have many other benefits: reducing inflammation, improving the level of cellular ATP for more energy production, stimulating natural healing mechanism for cell repair, managing blood pressure at a normal level, improving sleep quality, promoting nutritional intake, blood circulation, and body detoxification, working as an antidepressant to calm down emotions and nerves. What are the health conditions treated by the Tesla special beds? Tesla special beds can manage health conditions such as mental illness, such as anxiety, depression, trauma, dementia, post-traumatic stress disorder, Alzheimer's disease, etc. Cell restoration, fatigue, DNA and RNA repair, allergies, aging, diabetes, stimulating calmness and peace, muscle and bone healing, heavy metal removal, limb redevelopment. What is the course of duration of the special bed? From 30 to 60 minutes, depending on the patient's health condition. And this is where they're talking about that. That is when you have your own bed at home, if you have one, or if you have going into a place and you go in and they do it. It's 30 to 60 minutes. Most of them will take care of things. Wrapping up here on this part, the special bed is non-invasive treatment that can effectively scan your overall body, predict your health condition, and treat precisely. By doing so, special beds can improve your overall health and wellness. Through special beds are created exclusively for though they're created exclusive for the elderly, anyone can use them. It's that simple. Locations. I'm not going to tell you everything on the location. They're in Europe, they're in Asia, they're in Australia and New Zealand, South America, North America, United Kingdom and London, United Arab Emirates, Dubai. Tesla special beds locations in the USA. Now let's focus on the Tesla special beds location in the United States. West Coast. The special beds presence is strong on the West Coast with centers Los Angeles, San Francisco, Seattle, and Portland. The Californian lifestyle of health consciousness has made this region a perfect fit for Tesla special beds enthusiasts. East Coast, the hustle and bustle of East Coast with cities like New York, Boston, and Washington, D.C. has not deferred the rise of the locations. These centers offers an oasis of healing amidst urban chaos. Midwest, Chicago, Detroit, Minnesota are gaining popularity as residents of Heartland seeking alternative health situation. Southern states, the Southern charm, the special beds, Atlanta, Miami, Houston, these centers are becoming the hubs of variety and wellness. Southwest, Phoenix, Las Vegas, Albuquerque facilities. Florida, the Sunshine State. Texas, Lone Star State. California, New York, the Empire State. Illinois, the Prairie State, even the heart of the Midwest. Windy City, Chicago, but all over they're all over all of these states, guys. They're just mentioning the big cities. Vibrational frequencies. Tesla special beds utilize specific frequencies that resonate with the body's natural healing processes. These vibrations can target and address various health issues from chronic pain to inflammation. Resident light therapy. Light therapy has been a staple in alternative medicines for years, and Tesla special beds, it takes it to the next level. Different light frequencies are used to stimulate cellular activity, aiding in the new recovery process. Electromagnetic fields. The controlled application of the electromagnetic fields has been shown to promote tissues repair and reduce pain. Tesla special beds harness the science for accelerating. Then it has Jane's Journey to Recovery. Meet Jane, a middle-aged woman from Los Angeles who has been suffering from chronic back pain for years. After a few sessions on the special bed, she experienced significant relief and regained her mobility. Tom's triumph over cancer. Tom's battle with cancer had left him physically and emotionally drained. However, the special beds therapy helped boost his immune system and is now in full remission, living life to the fullest. Elderly wellness. Senior citizens across the country have reported enhanced vitality. Veterans healing. Veterans dealing with PTSD and physical injuries have found that the beds showcasing the technology potential address the mental health crisis in the U.S. The future of healthcare as we conclude this journey through the world of Tesla special beds is essential to recognize the potential it holds. The beds, it'll be used for personal health care, tailoring treatments to individuals' needs, reduce healthcare costs by addressing root because it's going to all be free, global accessibility, it's going to be everywhere, health and welfare resolutions. In conclusion, there's not really anything from cancer to diabetes to you name it that the beds will not take care of. The special report, the end of cancer. I was looking to see if there's any other ones. You know, their 5D setup, the incredible new tech. They don't want you to know hidden truths. They hide them from us, but no longer. Guys, I sent this to myself in an email. It was sent to me through Messenger, and I sent it to myself in email because anybody who wants to take the time to read down. Guys, you have to remember that there's nothing really from what I'm understanding, that these beds won't heal. The sad part about it is they're ready to go, and what's happened, and we know it's happened to our group with them out there, but we have to go on God's timetable, who is being run by the hat, Q2 or whatever. This is the hard part for me because we've all lost people we love that we shouldn't have. He has promised. The hat has promised. And if I heard right today, and this is something I'm saying that I heard, but I have not been able to confirm it a second time. But I heard today that he's allotted millions of dollars to make sure this happens before, that we're using these before the end of the year. He has an awful lot on his plate. He could get other things done first. See, me and my son do not see eye to eye on what's happening in our world. We don't see eye to eye at all. But when I first started this journey, it was something that I just wanted to help people. And my son told me, until the swamp is clean, we're but see, here's the deal. I didn't even know what the swamp was. He sat there and explained it to me. I was just a rookie. I was just like a little kid, getting potty trained when it come to this stuff. And he explained to me what it did. So I spent a whole day learning about cleaning the swamp. The trouble with cleaning the swamp right now, guys, it was about 10 times deeper than what they expected. Yes, I truthfully, as Ron just said, Patriot6 just said, we truthfully believe that it's already done. TNT had an update. He says that we're still waiting for everything. Everything, according to TNT, everything is done. He talks about how you can move money, how much and the time frame it's going to be to move the money, and see, that's, you're going to have to sign a document before you even go in, from what they're saying. I would think they would have to show us and talk to us. I would think, let's get it done, we do everything, and then we sign the NDA. And guys, for anybody who says, I don't want to sign an NDA, yeah, you do. You really do. But see, when we started getting talked to about the NDAs, there has been one thing that has really, really changed. Here's something from Junior. In 10 days, my vindication will come true. Not only Junior, but the special beds, the big N, the big G, God wins. Where we go one, we go all. Enjoy your popcorn. There's also, I have a video here on Ron's Messenger page, and I haven't watched it yet. It's about the special beds, and it's more or less from all of them, senior, junior, a hat. For all of those who make fun of me, please watch this video. This will happen before January of this year. And he's talking about before January of this year for the special beds. And I was in the middle of something and I lost my train of thought. I apologize for it. Today is my nephew, Ray, the oldest son of my brother-in-law who passed away with cancer. It's his birthday today. Huh? I'm going to have to go on Facebook and wish him a happy birthday. Restored Republic via the GCR update as of Monday, 9 September 2024. Judy Bidington, the author of The Extraordinary Life of Jenny Hill and Her 22 Multiple Personalities. Before I go in this, I want to discuss one thing, and this isn't a story, guys. This is something that's bothering me. It's going to sound like a story, but it's really bothering me. You know, because if you've been listening to Restored Republic, where they talk, it was 56 minutes today. And you know, I've been really religiously been listening to these. The same way, Linda, I've been taking my medicine. I've been doing my walks. Hey, Linda, today, 37,124 steps already. I had a bad day yesterday, only 31,108. But anyway, I've been religiously listening to these because, in a way, I felt like a creep. Because Ron and Diane and others, I was getting Restored Republic 4 and 5 times from different people a day. But I wasn't listening to them because Ron was always getting me the reading part. Well, if I can read, what do I need? The listening. Because the listening has twice as much good messages in it. It does. It really does. But boy, they talk a lot about the children and what they went through and the things that they had to endure. I can tell you right now, when they go to the 8-hour movies and the children part comes on, this is one cowboy that ain't going to be watching. We know what's going on, and I don't want to see it. And I really wish they could simplify it, because the people who's got their eyes closed, now all of a sudden we have to watch this. They say we have to watch it, you know, because that's how people's going to react, some of them. And I don't want them to see some of this stuff. I really don't. I remember when one of the guys that used to be with us, he was a moderator for us, and he sent me something. He said, you got to watch this. It's really good. And I've told people, don't send me stuff if it's about the kids and seeing the videos of what they're doing. All I can say about the kids is the people who did anything, if they knew about it and they didn't act on it and turn them in, if they know anything, if they did anything to do it, hell isn't even a good enough place for them. And this is a guy that never believed in the penalty to take life for a life. I never did until I got involved and I see what they do to these children, and but then when you think what they do to the children and what it does to the parents, because they're never going to know. Some of the things that I mean, if I mention some of the things, if you guys haven't read it, you wouldn't sleep tonight. I got a good agreement with God that when I go to bed, He lets me put that stuff, and He does. I put it completely out of my head. I can't think about it. I got 7 hours and 45 minutes sleep last night. God is in charge. Trust the plan. The greatest transfer of wealth in history is underway. Prepare for a worldwide breakout. There has been a massive deployment of National Guards in cities across the nation. Prepare for martial law and the final battle. Monday, 9th of September, after midnight, travel restrictions go into effect. That's tonight. I didn't know that. Did you, Ron? They might have said it on this show. I might not have heard it. Wow.
The only thing
There has been absolutely no time frame given for the EBS. What's
the
wrong?
only thing I heard was at 9 o'clock, all electronic devices were supposed to stop.
Ronnie said he heard, Patriot6 said he heard at 9 p.m. I don't know, is it Eastern, Central, or whatever, all electronic devices are supposed to stop. Stay off of all airlines, all flights canceled. Internet shut off. Mass media, stock market crash. The 17th letter Junior on Telegram, Sunday, 8th September. It is only wise to have at least a month's supply of food, water, cash, medicine, and essential items on hand for yourself, your family, and to share with others in case of emergency. Then they have a very nice prayer, very long, but very nice. The white hats have shown us the way. As long as you're a white hat, you're good to go. But remember, keep your vibrations up. Sunday the 8th, September 2024. Over the last 24 hours, there have been a massive deployment of National Guard. Junior, big announcement is coming tomorrow. The hat advise on telegrams, Sunday 8th, September 2024. Sunday 8th, September 24, the real World War III will come in late 2024. They said that on the Restored Republic listing today. The global elite have planned for digital ID to be embedded in every child by 2025. Too bad that's not going to happen. Not too bad. Hallelujah. Sunday, 8th September, 204th, 2024, 635,000 jobs created for illegals, while 1.5 million Americans lose jobs. The once world reserve currency of the fiat and Puerto Rico dollar defaults with activation of gold asset currencies of BRIC Global Currency Reset. In a highly organized and massive 2000, no, I'm not going to talk about that. That could get us in trouble. Why do you do that to me, Judy? You get me on a roll and then you sneak something in there that if I read it, I'm going to get in trouble. Junior, big announcement coming tomorrow. They're starting to repeat themselves, guys. We're at 1 hour and 2. I hope you like the show. I hope you like my storytelling. I love it when you guys realize that I'm telling stories, but a lot of this stuff. What I read about the beds tonight, what I did with the show, I thought was really, really great. I don't know if the new people was on tonight. I thank Jimmy and everybody here, Margaret and Pamela, One Voice, Patricia, Janet, Julie, Jenny, you want to join the Telegram channel? Someone put my email up for Yahoo, please. Julie, someone will put my email up for Yahoo. If they don't, it's PAYCATION 1954 at yahoo.com, but someone will put it up. Come on, guys, don't let me down.
Come on, Janet. She's usually busy.
There we go. Janet got it. Ron, that's what Ron was betting on. He's a winner. Chicken dinner. Send me a message and I'll send you the invite link. And anybody you guys have that you want to invite, please feel free. I'm hearing Telegram and Signal are going to stay open with this shutdown. So we need to have as many people in there. I keep lecturing you guys on this, and I don't like to do this because it makes me sound like I'm trying to make my group grow. It has nothing to do with that. But for the senior citizens here, I'm going to close with this before I say prayer. Because me and Ron got a big laugh out of it today. Remember going back when TV we thought was really good? And there was a commercial, and it's this little old lady, and she falls down, and she's going, I've fallen and I can't get up. Remember how we used to laugh at that commercial? Not so funny anymore. Dear Lord, as we come to the end of tonight's show, thank you for bringing Jimmy and his daddy on. And Lord, please stay with this family. Bring them through this and stay with his mommy in heaven, and the family of Cora and her brother and mom and grandparents. Look after all of these people who's going through devastating times, and let them know that with Patriot 5 and Patriot 6 and the family here, they have someone that they can lean on and talk to. Lord, look after everybody here and all the children, 100% of the children, Lord, and help the people who's doing the searches find all the children and bring every one of them back home. And the ones that they bring that back that it's too late, let them be able to identify them, to give their parents at least that knowing that they get a proper send-off. Lord, look after all of us and take care of each and every one of us and bring us to where we need to be as we pray to you, as we do each and every show through our Savior, your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen and amen. Good night, everyone. Love yous. Ron loves you. We'll talk to you Wednesday, if not before. Oh, don't want to shut off.